Welcome back to Alpha Tactics. Today's a little bit more of a sad video, but it is about a pretty awesome gun. So here we have the Canik TTI Combat, or Taran Tactical Innovations Combat. So Taran Tactical Innovations is known for making very nice and very expensive guns, and with a lot of collaborations with people such as Staccato. Well, Canik is known for making very affordable, good quality guns. So it's kind of odd to see the two mix, but this one comes in at a pretty cool price point of about $900. So far, it hasn't been the best. And we'll kind of get into that later in the video. But for right now, kind of explain what all the gun comes with, what you get when you do purchase it. So you get the pretty cool Taran Tactical plaque right here that kind of gives a little background on Taran Tactical and the company itself. Obviously, it wouldn't be complete without the gun. So, gun's pretty cool. You can see it has a spiral fluted barrel. We got a muzzle brake on there, nice serrations, cuts in the slide. It's red dot ready. Very awesome gun. I also really like the two-tone color combinations right there. You get Canik's pretty cool little gun-shaped toolkit. 2 mags, 1 extended, 1 just normal base plate. You got 2 different grips for different textures and thickness. And then under this, we've got some pretty cool stuff. So Caniks usually come with the holster here. That's nothing new. You've got your mag easy loader right here. You've got some recoil springs, different recoil springs. Obviously the cleaning kit, Canik does a good job about including a bunch of tools and stuff to take care of their guns, but this is new. So with each Taran Tactical, or sorry, TTI, you get one of these. So it's TTI's coin, or the collaboration coin between the two. And that is a pretty sweet little additive in there. And you can take it out of the case if you want to, but I don't want to get any fingerprints on it. So this is actually our favorite cameraman's gun, Alan. And be honest, guys, as much as I was having high hopes for this gun, it's not quite living up to the expectations, unfortunately. Now, that's just this one. There are other people having the same issues. It's not all of them completely, but it is a significant number especially for Canik, and even just one of their pistols. So for it to be a collaboration between the two and still seeing those kind of issues is kind of rare and kind of weird. But we'll kind of get into what we've been having issues with. I'm gonna take out the normal base plate mag because YouTube doesn't like extended mags. So, show y'all this side of it. We got the cool Canik TTI Combat right there with Taran Tactical's logo. We got good little forgot what that's called, little night sights where it's not nitride, but it shines in the day and whatnot. We got the green one in here. I think it comes with the red on some of them, but anyways, good little, over exaggerated mag release right there, as well as the big lever for the slide release. Awesome gun. I love all the serrations, a lot of deep serrations right here. So this gun, the idea behind this gun actually come from the Canik rival. They wanted to make some more of a competition style gun, like race gun, whatever. And I guess Taran Tactical reached out and wanted to do a collaboration, or vice versa. And here's what we have. Now, the issues we've been having. So out of about 100 rounds on the first 100 rounds of this gun, we started having a lot of issues of it not firing. So we would get the reset out of the trigger, you would get the striker reset back here in the back, it would drop on the second pull, but nothing touching the bullet and no fire. So we sent the gun back off to Century Arms. They had it for about 4 weeks. They sent it back. Well, we get to testing it out, and I think we're having fewer problems, but we're still having the problem. I'm gonna try to get it to happen during this video. I know how some guns like to be camera shy and not do their problems whenever you want to show everybody, but we'll play with it a little bit. We got plenty of ammo here, so let's run this thing, let you guys see it in action, and we'll see how you like it. So quick disclaimer, Century Arms did an amazing job with the customer service on this gun. I have no complaints with them. Alan doesn't have any complaints with them. They did a great job about getting back with us. We messaged them one night. They got back with us the very next morning. So they are very consistent on the quality of their guns. I think this is just kind of an unknown issue with the gun being so new, and they're trying to work out the kinks. We may see a recall maybe in the future, but for now, let me see if I can kind of shoot this gun a little bit, let you guys see that it is a very nice gun when it does work. Obviously, the trigger is unbelievably amazing with a short reset and a very quick pull. And then obviously with the muzzle brake up here at front, it does tend to stay very flat for other guns like this one. So sorry for the pause there. We had to kill a wasp because one stung me before I started this video. So I love y'all. Very nice slide rack too, by the way. Very smooth when I was going for it. And the gun is very easy and very intuitive to kind of come out there in front of you with. So far, texture-wise, ergonomics, this gun's pretty awesome. And no issues, of course. This thing, it happens off camera, I promise. There it went. So yeah, you're kind of seeing that issue now. Now that first little clip was Alan because he could induce it better than me. That's my first time getting it. So whenever the gun was sent off to Century Arms, they replaced the striker and a spring. I think we're having fewer issues out of it than what he had, and you can almost say that we're kind of inducing it. But I feel like if you're getting that reset and you're getting that, you know, recognition back here that it is resetting, which I'm not letting off the trigger just because I kind of want to see what's going on. But I feel like if you're getting that recognition that it's resetting, it should fire, it shouldn't be a problem. But we'll kind of dig more into it, maybe get with Century Arms to see if we can kind of come up with a reason why, maybe do it, give them an explanation of what's happening, maybe a deeper explanation now that two people are experiencing, or more than two people are experiencing it, and go from there. And you guys are seeing it, so we're not lying about it. So I'm going to let off this. And the reset has already happened. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of giving it just enough time to reset. And you might have seen I've tried to shoot a little fast right then. I was trying to just barely let it hit the reset and then squeeze it again. Now I wonder if maybe it's not fully resetting, but if it's acknowledging it, it should be. We'll find out as we go. But
show them that there's no strike on the...
I want to show y'all real quick.
No primer strike.
We're not getting any primer strike when that happens. So I'd like to say that it maybe be a light, you know, firing pin strike or whatever, but that's not the case. Really honestly can't give you a huge explanation as to why it's happening. We'll keep going and see if it happens again, or maybe if the camera's catching any kind of sudden movements from the firearm, maybe we'll see if we can kind of break it down from there and just slow it down for you guys. But I'm not trying to direct people away from buying this gun. I think it's an awesome gun. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying maybe there's a few kinks. You know, if you've been kind of questioning it, maybe give it just a little bit more time, which, I mean, it's already technically been a little bit now, but we got this gun very early, but didn't get to shoot a video on it because it had to go back to Century Arms. So we'll run these last few and see if I can get it to induce again. We'll kind of keep my hand away so you guys can see. Which, of course, reset felt crisp right there, no problems. But I don't know, it's kind of odd. Maybe the gun needs to be cleaned again since it come back from the factory. That still doesn't make any sense, though. That has to be a reason. It's showing us that it's reset, which is that little dot right there. So whenever you squeeze the trigger, which there's nothing in it for you nerds out there, whenever you squeeze the trigger on striker fire with Canik, that drops. I think some Walthers are that way too, but whenever you reset, it comes back. And that's letting you know that that trigger is hot again. So while we're not getting a strike, even when that's showing, doesn't make a lot of sense, but maybe we can kind of get deeper into the problem and then do another video on it. Let's throw a few more in it and play with it some. Okay, so real quick, I'll let you video. We're gonna keep this pointed down range. So this is kind of the issue we're having. And I think this is why we're not getting the reset, and maybe we'll kind of work through this. But you can see the slide is back. That's not fully back yet, but it's at its spot where it would normally be, your little reset right here. It's at its spot it would normally be if it was reset. But you can tell the slide isn't fully reset. So that's why we're not hitting it. But why is the slide not fully reset? Maybe it's the trigger sear stopping it if you're barely kind of, you know, trying to be too fast with the reset. That's a possibility. I'm gonna bump it forward, keep it pointed down range, bump it forward and see if we can get it to fire then. Okay, so it went forward and shot normally. So I think that's the issue we're having, is maybe trying to reset it too fast and the slide's stopping before it fully goes forward. But why is that happening? What's getting in the way of that slide, even though we're just trying to get it to reset? So, I mean, I think if you're trying to be fast with it, the gun should still be able to handle that. It's meant to be a fast, on-target gun. So, kind of odd. I mean, we're seeing that's what's happening every time. So, it is a weird situation. Maybe we'll get to do some more digging into it. So in summary, if you want the gun, go get it. Especially right now, because you can get the coin and all that good stuff, plus the cool case with the TTI Combat right there on the back of it. If you want the gun, go get it. It's a cool gun. It's awesome. It's probably Canik's best aesthetic looking gun they've made, or most beautiful gun they've made. I really like all the serrations. The gun's awesome. The color combination is sweet. Obviously, yes, we're having the issues out of it. I don't think the issues are enough to be deemed unbuyable by any means. I don't think it makes it unsafe. I think if you wanted it to protect your life, it would still do that. I think if you wanted to be real, you know, finicky with the reset, or really kind of work it and, you know, try to get fast off the reset, then you might run into the issue. But apart from that, the gun's cool. The gun's awesome. It works good. It runs. It shoots flat. It's a fun gun to run. And that, like I said, is beautiful. You'll be able to take this gun around your buddies and show off and look better than everybody else there. Really cool gun. So I like it. I'm a big fan of TTI. I don't think this is anything with their fault. I think this could just be a part not wanting to work properly with another part. If they haven't already fixed the issue with the later iterations, I know that Century Arms will, and Taran Tactical will. So anyways, that's the gun. We've had it for a while. Like I said, we just had to send it off to get work done. So I'm a big fan of it. Hopefully we can get these issues resolved. I appreciate you guys that did stay to the end of the video. I hope you have an amazing day, and thank you for watching Alpha Tactics.